Then Drake did that song with Lil Durk and kind of put him in that big boy lane. I think King Von was exactly what Durk was at for like the last 7, 8 years. Von just got there in 1 year.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, shout out to, first and foremost, shout out to Truth Teller TV and shout out to Gala Hagen. Now, I seen this on Gala Hagen page and decided to speak on it. Reason being is because this is a subject that me and her actually spoke about individually on our platform some time ago. And this was in the beginning at a time where everyone either said we was reaching, clout chasing, or just simply called us conspiracy theorists, right? Now, years later, if you go back to our old videos, you can see people out here saying the same exact things we were saying before. So this Truth Teller TV clip just made me think about it, and I decided to speak on it once again. Now, King Von, right? In fact, matter of fact, before I start, let me know what y'all think in the comments. If King Von was alive, right, would he be as big or bigger musically than Lil Durk? Alright, y'all let me know in the comments, y'all. Now, here's the topic. I say personally, Von would have potentially been bigger than Lil Durk if he was in fact still here. Now listen, if you pay attention to what was going on when Von was alive, right? Von had accomplished way more than Lil Durk has in just a short period of time that he was able to. Think about it. I'm not talking about features and whatever. I'm talking about Von's career taking off quicker than Durk's career. When you compared it to in such a small window of time. Who knows, just like Truth Teller TV said, if Von would have had that Drake feature or just any feature that would have put him over that little hump, he would have been out of here, because he was already out of here on his own, man. Like, you got artists that actually perform his song just to get the crowd live before they start their set. You see what I'm saying? Like that what was it, Crazy Story, Took Her to the O, them songs, you play them songs in the car, man, it gets you on a whole nother level. Now, if you pay attention, just like Truth Teller TV said, Durk was like stuck in a barn. You see what I'm saying? It's like he was almost in that same Chief Keef lane, to where, yeah, we know them, but it's not like, oh wow, that's Lil Durk. You see what I'm saying? It's more so they got their own little core audience. But once again, it's not like you was going to be able to go to Paris or somewhere and be like, hey, y'all know Lil Durk? You probably still can't, but y'all know the point I'm trying to make, man. A lot of these artists, they get stuck in like this weird limbo to where they don't go no higher or nothing. They just coasting. It reminds me of like Fab, Jadakiss, you know, guys like that, where we know they are great artists, we know they could rap, we know, but at the end of the day, they just won't surpass that one little hill. I can't explain it, but I know exactly what he meant about Durk being in that little barn, right? Now, truthfully, with Truth Teller saying that the Drake feature is what gave him that extra boost, he's right, but I personally think it goes further than that. I think Durk got more recognition due to his relationship with Dej Loaf. You see what I'm saying? It's like they was a cute Instagram couple and all the little cute pictures. That's kind of like what made him stick out. It's like, you know, them being together, they little song together. Plus, you got to remember at the time when he was dating Dej Loaf, she was more like the celebrity than he was. You see what I'm saying? Like, we knew Durk, but he wasn't the Durk we knew today. It's like Dej Loaf was like, you know, that artist. She was hot at the time. She had that song, Let In Tribe. Like, she was the celebrity. But what really helped his career, to me personally, I think is the song Homebody. That song blew him up and gave him that female audience that he needed. And I think that's why to this day, Durk knows what he be doing when he sit there and post those overly I'm so in love posts about India. He does it every time he has a song or project or whatever the case may be. He try to make it seem like his relationship goals. It's just good marketing. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. But one thing about life, right? And this pertains to King Von. Like I always tell people, if it's meant for you, it'll happen for you. Life don't happen to you, it happens for you. So no matter what you're going through, good or bad, it's meant to happen for whatever reason, you know, and it's to help unfold whatever it is to come in your future. It's about your mindset. It's about how you look at things. But that's another subject. Now, when it comes to King Von, people gravitated more to King Von because of his presence, because of his energy, because of who he was. You see what I'm saying? His history. When you listen to him, you could tell King Von was not lying. When you listen to him, whether it was his music or in his interviews, you knew Von was being 100% about whatever he spoke about, and he was himself at all times. That's what people love. That's what people like. That's what people respected. He was well respected amongst his peers and his ops. That's how you know when somebody's being honest about whatever it is they talking about. You see what I'm saying? When his ops could sit there and be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that boy, you know, he really like that. That says a lot, man. You see what I'm saying? So with all that in the mix of his music, he made a great artist because he was really about everything he rapped about. And he was 100% at all times. He was himself. All right. Now, like I said in old videos, when you seen Durk and Von together in the same room, Von always looked like the boss. You see what I'm saying? The energy between the two always made it seem as if Von was the one that put Durk on when it was the opposite. But that's that energy. And that's one thing you can't fake. You cannot fake energy. If it's really you, it will always be you. That's your energy. So when they asked, would Von be a bigger artist than Durk if he was still alive? My answer is yes. And I feel that's why they had to get Von out of here. You see what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna go there today. If you want to check that out, it's a couple videos in the history. Y'all can go do y'all due diligence. But I'm gonna keep this short. I just found it interesting because I always said this, but it's cool to see other people feel the same way, man. I personally feel Von was like one feature away from being just that ultimate star, because he pretty much was already that star without no real push, no real industry, this or that. It was just his music that did it. And mainly people just fell in love with Von for Von being Von. It was like organic. He didn't have to act like nobody. He didn't have to do nothing extra. Von was being himself, and people naturally gravitated to that. And you can see it in interviews. You can see it all over the place. When you check out Von going to these what's that lip service when he was with all them girls, they naturally liked Von. They naturally gravitated to Von. When Von sit there and he went to Breakfast Club with Lil Durk, they naturally gravitated to Von, and they would ask him questions, and you just gotta pay attention to what's going on, man, because like I said, at the end of the day, Von was like the superstar of that whole situation. It's just unfortunate that his time got cut short. I personally think, like I said, that Von would be out of here if it wasn't for the situation that he was in, you know. But that's no hair there. We can't make these you know, assumptions, I guess, whatever you want to say, but it is what it is, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all think that Von would have been a bigger artist than Durk if he was alive? Or do you think they would have just been on the same level? Or do you think he wouldn't have even got to Lil Durk's level? Alright? Y'all let me know, man. I personally think, once again, other artists would have gravitated to King Von. He just needed that one little, that little push, you know? But anyway, y'all get in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.